Hello viewers, welcome to Code for Any online maintenance and service app insight. Today need to develop this here the job details and receipt UI need to develop here. First of all, need to see these designs inside the XD files. Now look like this UI need to develop. First of all, need to show this here the price and payment successfully by cards. Need to payment methods which use this like this showing and job details inside the which work in the completed and how many times need to takes and also which date we need to creating these jobs and service types, job types, and need to give this here the user rates and receipt also need to showing this here the job page text part part amounts discounts top edits and your amounts payments need to like this need to UI need to develop here. Let's start how to write down inside the letters. First of all, now need to go inside the home screens and to create here the new files and to give this here the job details underscore details receipt screen dot like this. You need to write down here and to create here the stateful widgets and to give this here the name job detail receipt screen. And now need to import this here the material dependency like this creating here. First of all, now need to copy this here the edit cards UI. You need to copy here this all needs the informations. You need to copy here the override builders and now need to go job details and to paste this here like this and need to unused codes need to removing here. First of all, import this here the material dependency, then after need to extensions need to add here the pop screens and we need to removing here the body need to cut here this expand remove these columns like this sets here. Now need to set here the titles jobs detail and receipt like this sets here the titles and now need to save here and to call this here the edit cards and to pay buttons and call this here the context dot push extension methods const. We need to call this here the job detail edit recipe receipt like this calls here. Now need to already run these projects and now need to click on logins and search book pay and to select this here the delivery and updates. Maybe need to change these buttons edit cards need to find out here the cash on delivery order summary and need to paste here this pay buttons and import this here save here. Now click on pay and look like this is here the UI. Now we need to use this here the this dotted lines need to draw. I need to need this here the one plugins need to use this here the dotted separators need to libs use here need to these URLs and like these library names. Now need to go installations and to copy this here the dependency and now need to opening here the pub space files and we need to put this here these libs and to save these years and importing this library for the dotted lines need to drawing here. Now need to go against here the jobs and to create here the single child scroll view need to wrap widgets and to set here the scroll view and to select this here the single childs and then after we need to configure here the one by one UI. We need to lines we need to putting here. First of all, we need to set here the cross axis alignment. We need to set here the center and Now we need to give this here the some white space, give this here the 25, and we need to set here the const value. Look like this sets here. Then after so need to creating here the titles of the price of these amounts, total amounts need to show. Now need to copy this here the text, and now need to this here and to showing this here the dollar signs. We need to create here the row, and now need to create here the duplicates and set here the asterisk signs, and to set this here the font size 15 bold we need to show, and to set here the primary colors also need to change here primary colors, and now need to set here the value of like here, and we need to set this here the main axis alignments. We need to set here the center like this configures, and to save this here and look like this here the showing here, and we need to increase this here the font size and look like this show. Remove here the bold, no needs, also remove here, and we need to set here the cross axis alignments. We need to set here the start, and also need to give this here the bold, it's here font weight bold, need to set here the 30, and here set here the 17, and we need to like this set here this value and showing like this here, maybe bold is not needs, like show, and give this here the some height space. Again so need to paste and look like this here the show, and also need to set this here the background colors. Need to set here the white color like here's, and look like this here the showing similar to what you guys. Now create here the titles. We need to paste here. Now set here the primary text colors, and now need to set here the text payment made successfully by card like this, and to set here the font 20, and look like this here the show is value. And again so need to create here the separators, need to create here the dividers, and we need to give this here the height as a 1, and to set this here the const value, and we need to give this here the some space. We need to create here the padding for these dividers, set here the symmetric verticals. We need to given this here the 8, and look like this show. We need to increase this here, so we need to set here the 15s. Now like this showing here for this UI, and to set here the const value. Again so need to copy and paste, and to second dividers need to develop here. Now need to set here the job titles. First of all now need to create here the column, and we need to set here the cross axis alignments as a start. Now we need to set here the text. We need to set here the titles, job detail, and we need to set here the font 17, and colors we need to set here the secondary text colors like this settings here, and to again we need to create here the row, and we need to give this here the main axis alignments space between like this sets, and to save this here, and to fix this here the error first of all, and look like this show. And now need to give this here the padding. We need to set symmetric horizontals. We need to set here the 20, look like this here the showing here, and to set here the titles as the 15s, and another text we need to drawing here the total hours. We need to times we need to show 2 hours and 30 minutes like this sets, and we need to set here font size 12, and to set here the primary colors, look like this, showing here similar to designs. Now again need to create here the text fields for this row, and we need to write down select these titles and to set here placeholder colors, and we need to save this and to give this here the some height space. Need to set here the 8 and const value, and similar to our UI you need to creating like this here for this job details. Again, so need to copy this here the columns with this padding. Now we need to paste here and need to set here the comma. Now we need to set here the titles as a date and time, and now need to set here the bold font, secondary text, and to show this here the dates need to 20, need to write down here the July 4, and at we need to set here the 11:30 p.m. Like this sets here this value need to configure here, and also need to set here the 15 and need to set here the placeholder color like this showing here. Then again so need to copy this row and to put here, and now need to set here the another title, so need to set here the service type, and we need to set here the plumber. Look like this here the showing, and another's now again so need to copy paste this here and to write down here the job type installations like this showing here. And then after again so need to create here the row, copy and paste. Now we need to set here the titles your rated, and we need to set here Lux Harish, and now we need to set here the 13, remove here the bold, no needs, and we need to set here the secondary placeholders and set here secondary text. Look like this here the show, remove this here the space betweens. You need to set here the main axis elements as the center like this show here. Also we need to give this increase this here the height, so need to 15, and now need to draw here the user image. Need to set here the sets. Now need to find out here the user to image copy relative path. We need to set here and to set here the width and height, so we need to setting here the 30 and also height 30 years, and we need to set here the fit box fit covers like this sets, and also need to write down here the ref widget clip r rect, set here the border radius, need to set here circulars, need to setting here the 15 like this configures, and to showing like this here the this users, and also need to give this here the some width space, need to set here the 8 and const value. Again now need to copy and to paste this here this value, and to set here the comma, and need to show this here the rates. We need to find out here the rating years, and we need to use this here these plugins. copy this here rating bar, and we need to paste here, import this here, and need to ignore everything. Ignore widget, ignore pointers is ignore. We need to set here the true. Look like this showing here this UI, and we need to set here the 20 pi like these settings and to show here. And then after so need to again so need to give this here the some space after the this column, and now need to create again row childs. Need to set here the titles, copy here, need to paste this here, and now need to set here the titles as a receipt. Set here the font weight, set here the bold, and we need to set here the 17, and we need to write down here the primary text. Look like this showing here. Also need to wrap with here the containers, need to remove here the columns no needs. Now need to create here the decorations, box decorations, set here the color, need to use this here this color, and need to set here the padding const edges inset symmetric, horizontal 20, and verticals also need to set here the 20, and to set this here the const value. Look like this showing here, and also need to set here the width double max speed. Look like this sets here for the receipt. And similar to our designs, need to creating here for this UI, and again so need to create this here. Now we need to copy this here the row here this row, and we need to paste this here, set here some height space 25, 15 is good. Like this showing here, and also need to create wrap with row with column, and to write down here, set here the padding symmetric, vertical 25, and horizontal 20. Like this sets remove this here no needs, and decrease this here so need to set here 20 is good. And chop p, set here the titles, chop piece, set bold secondary text, and we need to set here 17, and also set here 17, and here bold placeholders to set here price dollar 100.25, like this showing here for these jobs. And again now need to create here the another row, copy and paste many times. Now we need to set another title, so need to give this here the text, and to set here the value of 10. Then after we need to set here plus parts amount, and need to set here dollar 15, like this. Then after we need to add here the discount, and you need to set here the value. Then after you need to set here the top of edit 25. Look like this showing here, and also need to give this here the some space. Copy here and paste. Now need to draw here the dotted lines. Need to drawing here. Before need to draw these dotted lines. Need to create here the your payments row. Your payment to write down here, and need to set here the color. Look like this showing here these payments, and also need to write down here the titles. Notes. Put this here. This space. Set here 12. Set here the placeholder colors. Remove here the bold. Increase between, give this here the some space. Look like this, and now need to develop here the dotted line, and now need to drawing. First of course, now open this here the lib. Go here the redeems, and we need to copy this code and to put here, import this here. Here this lib is not working. Need to find out here the another. So need to removing this here because not importing these libs. Need to use here. Now we need to find this here the another libs dotted lines. Now need to go installations and to copy and to paste here. Now need to save and to go inside the redeems and to copy this line of code, and we need to paste inside our code, import this here, create here the comma. Look like this show, and to remove this here the dash gradient. No remove. You need to showing this here some property. Check here some optionals. Set here the color secondary text. Look like this thing our receipt. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channel and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.